So people still keep falling for crypto scams from their favorite influencers. And if you are above the age 12 and you still fall for this shit, you are retarded. We've seen this 100 times. Why do we have to keep on discussing these things? If you hear about a crypto that was recently created, having the potential to make you millions, it's not going to happen. You're going to get screwed over. It's just that simple. But let's talk about the latest rug pull. FaZe Banks and Adin Ross decided to give us the honor, an opportunity to purchase the next big thing, MLG Coin. 100% authentic, not a shady crypto. It's 100% scam free. And I guess it was made for esports gaming? Because if you don't know what MLG means, that is a callback to Major League Gaming, which I'm gonna put some respect on that title because MLG was like a huge flex back in 2012. You guys remember those Xbox Live MLG gamer profile pictures? Or you guys remember game battles? Basically, all of the major competitive video games used to use this organization to host tournaments. And then eventually, those very same gaming companies slash gaming titles created their own tournaments, and that made MLG itself as a website and an organization pointless, because why would you host your competition slash championship on a third-party platform? Just create your own. So MLG itself was a failure, and so was this coin. And no one thought about that simple warning sign. And funny enough, this isn't the first time to where a FaZe member has been involved in a crypto scam like this. We've seen this movie before, fellas. Back in 2021, there was the Save the Kids token where FaZe K, who was no longer in FaZe, by the way, shocker, and Rice Gum promoted a charity token. You know it's a scam when they literally named the token Save the Kids. But it was supposed to help unprivileged children, and it turns out only thing it helped was influencers becoming richer. Now, allegedly, it was said that FaZe K and Rice Gum manipulated the price of the coin so they can go ahead and dip out early. So that was a one FaZe incident. And now on to my boy FaZe Banks, which funny enough, he wasn't involved in the Save the Kids crypto scandal. So my boy has some common sense. He's not dumb. He knows what to bet in, I guess. And FaZe Banks started announcing this coin publicly earlier this year in 2025 in January. And here's the clip on that.
And again, I rarely will like shill shit publicly. It just has absolutely no benefit to me. It does absolutely nothing for me. It's way more trouble than it's worth. And the last time you guys heard me speaking like this on the story or really about anything was Mog. And I don't know why I'm so confident to talk this way about this is because it's just become very apparent over the last several days to me that the team is very, very much legit. And then also in my mind, I'm FaZe Banks. I'm positioned in a way where there are so many people in this community, this broader gaming community underneath me who watch me, who follow me, where I understand the challenges and the hurdles and the types of steps someone needs to take to understand this market, this crypto market, as much as I do. And obviously the average person looks at meme coins that run to billions of dollars and they're like, what the fuck is this? How is this possible? And MLG is just a perfect entry for somebody specifically in gaming because you're already familiar with all the references, the terminology, the language spoken.
It definitely sounds legit, doesn't it, fellas? We didn't get to see the team itself. We're supposed to trust influencers, especially Mr. FaZe Banks, the Squid Man. See, that's proof enough. I used to watch FaZe Banks back in the day. He used to call us squids. I was a squid. At least I think he used to call us squids. Yo, if you used to watch FaZe Banks back in the day, you know what I'm talking about. Well, what did he call his subs? But yeah, Mr. Banks, we trusted you. So later on, he decided to, team up with Adin Ross. They went on stream and pumped this coin up pretty high.
Why am I down money?
Because people are using you to sell. People are using your buy as like a spot to sell.
I'm down 12 grand.
It's okay.
It'll go up.
People have been expecting this moment all day because again, we're retarded. So a lot of people bought MLG probably today expecting you were going to buy it and using the event of you buying it to sell it. But it's fine. Again, this is something that we're all positioned in for good reasons. There's a lot of reasons to be excited about a position like MLG.
You guys weren't excited for MLG Coin, named after a failed organization that became irrelevant because people and companies gained common sense? I was hyped. I was on board. But my boy Adin Ross was like, okay, I gotta go ahead and let my fans know I'm serious about this MLG coin too. And he spent anywhere between 50,000 buckaroos on the coin itself. And this was confirmed by looking at his nice little crypto wallet. Now this is where where it gets extra spicy, fellas. Because after the trustworthy Adin Ross bought into the coin, the price instantly dumped. Now, some people are saying this was FaZe Banks and his team that finessed Adin Ross. Because, yo, Adin Ross was very distraught on stream here in this clip.
Like, bro, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm not even talking about MLG on stream. I'm not. I bought that shit at a fucking peak. I got raped. I'm not even gonna mention that shit on stream. I promise you I'm not. How many of y'all sold on me? Don't even lie. I know motherfuckers made bread. I know y'all did. I know some of y'all made some money.
But it gets worse, bruh. Because Adin Ross has had enough. He decided to expose FaZe Banks and the crypto kids who finessed him as a grown-ass man. How was he supposed to know that a coin named MLG was going to fail? Like, who would have thought? Like, isn't every crypto launched by influencers? Like, well, once you just make millions, doesn't everyone win? We're all gonna be millionaires. All you gotta do is spend your time watching your favorite influencer, wait for them to support a meme coin project or a legitimate 100% not pyramid scheme like crypto coin, and then you'll become a millionaire. Like, that's simple. It's really that easy, fellas. Like, why haven't you guys done this? You're a moron. But Adin Ross rages in this clip.
MLG is up. You're good. Ban him out of my chat. Aladar, you're a dick-sucking piece of shit, bro. You're a dick sucker. All those fucking crypto kids, they're nowhere to be found, bro. They stole millions of dollars from innocent people, bro. No, we don't see about them anymore, hang around them anymore. They're nowhere to be found, bro. Fuck them. I'm dead serious, bro. Fuck them.
So that was beautiful. No one's going to take accountability here, and it's especially shown in their own group chat, the MLG official main chat. Banks posted this. He said, Adin Ross, fuck this up. This community dumped on him buying, used him as exit liquidity. His ego got hurt, blamed Frank. Him and Frank got into it privately. Adin despises Frank and spins and drives a narrative about Frank selling. Somehow, this falls on me. I don't know what this next sentence even means, fellas, but and threats to farm the whole situation, spin it into me selling and dumping coins. Well, what does FO mean? So somebody tell me that. I don't know what he meant by that. Some of you guys might speak this text language, but maybe it was a misspell or something like that, but when I ran the thing up from fucking 3 mil to 200 mil organically, top blasted multiple times, invested a fuck ton of money and never ever sold, the only bad actor in this entire thing is Adin. Point blank period. Aren't these guys like friends? Well, why does every time these rug pulls happen, no one is aware of what actually happened? You hear 30 different stories. FaZe Banks is going to blame Adin Ross. Adin Ross is going to blame FaZe Banks and his team. Somebody that doesn't have as much reputation in the internet clout is going to be the fall guy, because they're going to say, hey, that random dude John over there that's associated with Banks, it's his fault. None of the big creators will ever take responsibility for being the gateway into their fans getting scammed. It's always each other that they point the finger at. Never will we see them actually come out and admit that they were wrong. It's always the victim card. That's what's going to be going on here, non-surprisingly. FaZe Banks then goes on to say, I've never scammed anyone a day in my fucking life. The entire narrative is unfair, and part of the reason it exists is because my FaZe name is so easily farmed and manipulated. The fact that this is affecting the guys at all is whack. So for the time being, I'm gonna be stepping away from not only FaZe, but all of this internet shit. It's destroying my life inside and out. Sucks. My entire life gets ruined over something I didn't even do. The real ones know. I wish I could say I'll be back, but I really don't know if I will. Jesus, here we go again. This is like the 5th time Banks has disappeared from the internet, bro. I remember back in the day when he disappeared, once like the quick scoping stuff got boring and Call of Duty started dying, like he came back for a little bit, was like, yo, we're going to be releasing montages. Then he dipped out, and then he came back, and then he dipped out. I can't even count anymore. But this is classical. Of course, everyone loses their money. Then content creators say that, hey, the internet is a messy, toxic wasteland when they made their millions off of the very same internet that they claim is toxic. From the very same fans, by the way. But the most responsible thing to do in this type of situation is to disappear and abandon your core audience. That's what you should do. Every single time you get rug pulled, take zero accountability, say that the internet that's toxic, and then dip out. Now, good old Adin Ross was like, hey, FaZe Banks, come on my stream so I can make more money off of my fan base. and get some more clout off of this situation. Like, explain your side of the story. And really, we got no explanation. And this stream, I believe, happened yesterday. So it was a pointless stream. But let me go ahead and play the clip so you all can realize how stupid it is, too.
You should try. I feel like you shouldn't go off the internet. I feel like you should explain yourself.
No, brother, I love you, and I love. See, even in the midst of bullshit, you do have a great heart, and like this was genuinely, like, whether it was between you and Frank, personal bullshit. This was just some shit that just spiraled completely out of control. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, bro. All this is out of control. I agree.
100%.
All miscommunicated, all out of control.
And I appreciate you, but
draining.
brother, I'm good off that. Like I came out the cut to help bring the FaZe shit back. I think we did that. I'm good. These boys got it from here, and I'm 33 years old. I don't have a fucking kid. I'm a bum by everybody else's standards, so I'm gonna just focus on that.
So yeah, FaZe Banks seems to be stepping away from the organization, even though he's not like selling his cut of the organization. So it's really not him stepping away. It's more so him distancing. I don't know if did I say that word right, you guys? See, I'm stuttering. I'm high as hell on caffeine. Boys, I'm about to go to the gym later, so excuse me if I'm stuttering and fucking up my words here. But this is a very common strategy we see company like CEOs and leadership take. What you do is you say you're stepping away from your organization and or brand, even though you're really not. You're going to be doing business on the back end. You're not going to actually like sell the shares of your company. You're going to quote unquote step down, not have an official role, but still be in charge. That's what FaZe Banks is going to be doing, right? But when you distance yourself from your brand, other people that were affected by your mistakes get less blowback. And to give you all a better example, let's say I own a company that sells drinks. I get exposed for something crazy. I say that I'm stepping down from my company that sells drinks. I still own majority shares of that company, but I'm just like not officially in the office. I'm still running things behind the scenes. I'm giving people directions. I have a dummy figure in there commanding people, or someone that's second in command that listens to my directions, still pulls strings for me. But in the public perception, it's as if I'm not involved in said company anymore. Thus, everyone can still thrive without me being tied to the brand. Then you wait for things to cool off and you resume your position. That's it. The internet will forget. Like, we're gonna forget about this tomorrow. Matter of fact, give it 2 days. Something else big is gonna happen and we're gonna be all on that. That's how these things work. So FaZe Banks is gonna disappear from the internet. He's gonna come back. I don't think he should disappear. Like you said in your own statement, you're 33, so take the responsibility and or accountability of this situation and face it head on. Don't just dip out because things get hard. Like, I don't know how people are still like hardcore fans of a lot of these big content creators. As soon as they get tired or they get overwhelmed, they step away and abandon you. It's like you spend your lifetime earnings into these coins because you've been watching FaZe Banks since you were a teenager. And then as soon as things gets tough, he abandons you. It's like all that time wasted watching this type of content was just like it sounds, a waste of time. It was just a waste of time. So it's hard to be fans of these people after this situation. And I myself, I don't know who is responsible. Adin Ross is taking the side of him not knowing that this whole thing was a scam and him just trying to support his buddy. To be fair, I guess you can come at it from that angle. But brother, it costs to be the boss. Yeah, you didn't think this was gonna happen, but you're the boss, man. You're still gonna have to stay on that ship as it sinks. Captain cannot complain. Even if I were to buy a crypto coin right now, fellas, you all saw it because my wallet is public. I spent 1 million on some meme coin, knowing that my wallet is public information, knowing that I invited my friend on my stream to promote this coin. I would have to take some sort of accountability. I'm not going to blame anyone. I'm not going to try to argue with the back-end engineers. I'm going to argue with myself because I was stupid enough to believe that these get-rich-quick schemes were legitimate. Banks, stay on the internet. Adin Ross, make better decisions. For the retards that bought this coin, you're going to buy the next one anyway. So yeah, good luck with that, bro. Next time, sell your car. Sell your car so you can purchase these things. Love you all. Subscribe if you're new and you made it this far and you found this video entertaining. Peace.